Hey, this is Woody, the unexceptional gamer, doing a dual commentary. So who do I have with me?
Gold Glove. So thank you, Woody, for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Oh, it's a good deal, man. So I checked out your channel. You've got a lot of beastly games up there. What's your background here? You've been playing first-person shooters forever? COD 4, World at War? What do you got?
Oh, well, actually, got my first Xbox. I think it was 2006, somewhere in there, whenever it first came out, and I actually played Gears of War. And before you start shaking your head, you gotta understand, this is the first shooter that I ever had seen online, so I kind of fell in love instantly. And that's kind of where my background is. It's just playing that game, and I actually played that game for, I think, 2 or 3 years. And then I got Call of Duty 4, and I've played a mix between Gears and Call of Duty, and then Gears of War 2 came out, and I never want to touch Gears of War ever again. That game is broken, so...
I played some Gears of War 2 online too, but mostly Horde mode, which...
Horde's fun.
It was a great time. The one downside with it was that if someone leaves the game, no one can join midstream. And
oh yeah, I remember that.
Someone always left the game, and then you end up on these, like, you know, whatever the Horde has, like 60-on-3 situations, and it sucks.
Yeah, sure, I remember that. And well, if we're talking about my background as well, I think I told you before, my channel, my old channel, YouTube got a hold of it and suspended it, and I had almost 6,000 subscribers, so I was, starting to get up there a little bit, and now I got to start over.
Yeah, I know. I was going to bring that up. That was one of the reasons that I had to do this commentary. I think you originally asked for just a shout out.
Yeah, that's also one I didn't. Yeah,
it was like 6,000. Oh, that's a sad story, man. We can do better than that.
It was very unfortunate. It's just those copyright issues from the. I used to make like Gears of War montages kind of thing, and the music from that just came back and bit me in the butt.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're not the only one who's lost the channel to putting music montages on. I wish there was a way. Hutch did it all the time, and he felt like he put something in the description saying about fair use that he felt like it protected him.
Yeah, but then I looked at, if you look at his channel, he actually he didn't make other people, but he asked other people to upload them, and since his name was so popular, they still got views and stuff, and so he had other people upload those videos for him. I noticed that, because he doesn't have as many as he used to on his channel anymore.
He took them all down. He said,
yeah,
he did. It was just kind of a risk for him, and his channel represents a lot of effort at this point, so you don't mess around with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even chance that.
So did you go straight from Gears of War to Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah, mostly. Those are the Call of Duty and Gears of War, basically the 2 games that I've played on Xbox. I've played all the single player games. I play a variety, but those are the 2 that I've spent the most time with.
No World at War, no COD 4. That's not the norm.
Well, no, I did. I played Call of Duty 4. I played a good majority of that, and World at War I played a little bit, but I never enjoyed that game as much as Call of Duty 4. And I think that's to say for 90% of the people that play Call of Duty.
It's a little late to talk about it, but I looked at I pre-watched this video so that I'd be ready for this. And your opening route off the C spawn was awesome. You skipped the C flag entirely, letting your team pick it up, guarded B, and then took it. Is this your route?
Yeah, on this map I try to. Well, since it's I feel like you have to have B on this map. It's so hard to defend C and A at the same time that because they're so spread out. You have to have B, and the C spawn, if you're gonna spawn on it, your team's obviously gonna get it. So yeah, I jump up onto that building, jump through the window, and kind of just sit there and defend, wait for people to try to come, and then if no one's coming, then well, I'll get it.
Yeah, I like the route. What I typically do is I take C, run up the ladder, and then start fighting on top of that roof as they head through after they cap A. And I think I like your route better, so I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, man, I've had some good success using it, and it's kind of what I try to do most of the time. So I switch it up, every once in a while, but that's usually the route that I run.
All right. So you go. What's your score in this game? Is it 40-6, something close to that?
40, yeah, somewhere in there.
How long does it take you to get a score like that?
Honestly, if I'm not having a bad day or anything, that's my normal score.
No.
I'm not trying to say that I'm the best player, but like I've been reading a lot of comments about all these.
Stop the trains here. You're telling me your KD is 8?
No, 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 no. My KD's not that high. I have games where I do poorly. But if I'm, if it's a normal day and I'm playing with a group of kids that I can actually play the game, then I can do this every game. Like it's a good, decent score for me. So, but like I've been reading all these comments about how people are having trouble getting good games to commentate. I don't have trouble. I have so many games that I need to commentate. I don't have enough time to commentate them all.
Well, that must
so
make life easy.
I don't know. Maybe I think I'm just going up against bad people, and I play with my friends who are low ranked, and maybe that's just why. So.
Yeah, that makes a difference. I don't know exactly how the ranking system works here, but who else is in your lobby does seem to have an impact.
Yeah, I feel like it does. And I play with a lot of my friends from school and such, and they're not the best of players, but I just enjoy playing with them.
In Call of Duty 4, if that was any indicator, we had guys who had separate accounts, and I forget what their motivation was for making a new account. Maybe they were level 10 and they just wanted to mess around. It's a little less fulfilling to play when you're not leveling up anymore. But if we were struggling, sometimes they leave, come back on their new accounts, and all of a sudden, we're getting bad players to pwn.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of the same in this game as well. I feel like the ranking system kind of just floats around that.
Yeah, and the other thing about getting good games is with the care package glitching, sometimes it's hard to go insanely positive when the air support is up there. I'm so glad that's
frustrating.
Fixed. I heard the PS3 got a new care package patch today.
Really?
So, maybe there was something out there. I'm not sure what the deal was on it.
I actually haven't even played since they've patched it, so I haven't touched Modern Warfare 2 in I want to say 3 or 4 days. So
my new thing now is because of my YouTube channel, I've gotten exposed to a lot of guys who are just really good at this game. And my account is on a 47 game win streak.
Oh man!
And that's kind of fun. Dude, these people are so good. You could replace me with a tomato, and we'd still win the majority of these games.
I don't know. I feel like if I played with you, you'd be sending me commands. You guys go here. You guys go here. You'd be a squadron leader.
I do that when I play with randoms, and sometimes when I play with my the friends I talk to a lot, I just call out positions and things like that. But I don't really. The only commands I give are usually requests for help. I'm getting overrun at Alpha. Somebody help me.
Yeah. That's just every time I think of you playing, I just think of you like a commander in a war. Get your ass over here, soldier.
No, it's not like that at all.
That's just how I see it. So I've got all these little, these personalities built up in my head for every YouTuber. Yeah. If I haven't really played with them much or anything, so
I do that too. And then of course I know what they all look like, and I'm consistently way off.
Oh, I saw the Only Use Me Blade set of video, and he looks totally different than I expected. So
yeah, me too. So it's hard to. I thought you could, vaguely picture a guy by his voice, but yeah, I'm never right. So
no, me neither. Well, except for Hutch, I actually thought Hutch would look like that, and he looked like he sounds. So that was one of the few, though.
I don't know if I ever had a picture of Hutch. Maybe I saw him early on. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess he's shown his face since, I think actually one of his first videos were his, but I didn't see that. But one of his first videos was actually a real life video. So
about your channel, what do you talk about during your commentaries? You give people help with the game? You just are you one of those super funny guys? What do you got going on?
Man, it just kind of depends on the day. It depends on my mood. If I'm in a kind of a hyper funny mood, then I like to be kind of a comedian. But mostly I just like to kind of tell people strategies and what works for me, and I like to send challenges out. I like to kind of say, you guys should do some gameplay videos using akimbo weapons or such, something like that along those lines.
Good deal. Alright man, it's been good talking to you.
Yeah, you too, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for having me.
Check out his channel, guys. Super strong player.